Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Annalisa and this is going to be a vlog of the third week of December. I'm sitting a little awkwardly because there's a cat in my chair. So I'm not going to show you my TBR for the next 2 weeks. We have Change Sings, a children's anthem by Amanda Gorman, picture book. We have Heroes of the Water Monster. Where's the author's name? It's covered up. By Brian Young. I really like the first book. It's a middle grade by an indigenous author about indigenous monster creature things. And the rest of these are going to be graphic novels because I'm trying to pick a bunch of books that are really quick reads because I've been in a reading slump. Confetti Realms. I got this, I think, for Gothtober. This place, 150 Years Retold. Yeah, it's a bunch of stories by those people. Indigenous. They Call This Enemy by George Takei. I've been wanting to read this for a long time. I even started it, but I didn't finish it. Same thing for The Magic Fish by Trung Le Nguyen. Then the next 3 books are by Ashley of Rummel Comics, who made a video that is part of a collaboration that is all about the Goodreads Choice Awards, and this is about what comics and graphic novels should have been in the Goodreads Choice Awards if they hadn't deleted that section this year. And I'm going to get a few more from the library, so I'll show you those today too. So we have In Limbo by Deb J.J. Lee. Belle of the Ball by Mary Costa, and Mothkeeper by Kay O'Neill, who is the person who did Tea Dragon Society. I already read that one, but I'm including it in this vlog because it's part of this set of graphic novels. So I'll tell you my review of that later as well. So that was Sam. I have a quest this morning. 2 quests. 1 outing. What? What? This is the only cat who rubs my legs, and I do really appreciate it. But he also uses his voice to tell me he wants something and does not use his body language to express what that something is, so it's very confusing. My quests are to go to the library and get those remaining graphic novels, and then my mom has asked me to go to the thrift store that is right close to the library and get her some used sheets to finish her rag rug with. And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And after this clip, I think I'm going to put on The Messiah on Spotify if I can find it, and have myself a little private concert. But these are the books I got from the library. Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich by Dea Muniz. North Ranger by Ray Terciero and Bray Indigo. Squished by Megan Wagner-Lloyd and Michelle Nee Nutter. And Beowulf, who's it by Wintersmith and Boulette. Do you just need to be involved in everything today, Pippin? Yeah, you're so helpful. You're just so helpful. So on Tuesday, we went up to my brother's place in Spokane to fetch my dad, who had been staying there working on renovations for a while. And we went and saw a light display, and it was beautiful. And it was cold, but not too cold because we were walking medium fast to get to the place. It was a long walk from where there was parking to where the part of the park that had the light display was, and then the light display itself was fairly long, so we did quite a lot of walking, and so we warmed up. But yeah, the lights were really lovely, and I had a really nice time. And we went home the next day, so I just got a little bit of footage of Norbert. Here he is.
Hi, baby. There's the baby. Yes, you have the sweetest little face.
And now it's Thursday, and I'm feeling a little flustered because I have a lot to do. I'd like to film at least 2 videos for the 12 days of Christmas, and then I have cookies to frost, cookies to bake, different set of cookies. And then tomorrow I have a date roll to make and meringues to make, and there's a lot of packing that we're going to be doing because we are going to be celebrating Christmas at my brother's house and my great aunt's house and a house that my other aunt and uncle are renting, so that we can all spend time together there in a nice place that has like hosting space, whereas my other uncle and aunt who live in that town don't have much hosting space. So we have to pack a lot of food items for the spending time because of the holidays. You spend time with family and you eat a bunch of weird food. So I'm looking forward to it a lot, but also there's a lot of prep that needs to be done. And I'd like to take a bath today because my back is sore and sometimes the warm water helps. I'm going to put on one of my Christmas sweaters, of which I have 6, to spread around in the 12 days of Christmas. So I have this sweater dress that's nice and long and has little pom-poms on it. We have this one that has a present. I have this one that is cat themed and red and says eat, drink, and be meowy. I have a pink one that is a reindeer with sequins, a blue one with a white cat on it that says meowy Christmas, and another sweater dress with a unicorn on it. So I filmed the videos, I took the bath, and I made the cookies. But then I went away to do something, and when I come back I find Arwen licking one of the Christmas cookies. That's what we call a sugar. Since when do cats like frosting? It's not even buttercream frosting, it's the fake crap from the store because I was too tired to home make it. I wouldn't even lick that stuff. So it's all covered up now, and the cookie that she licked, of which I will also show you some footage, will be eaten by me because and I'll probably break away the part she actually licked. It is the culprit. She's come for her lovin' stuff. It's the Friday before Christmas and I have more baking to do, but it looks like I'll be able to do some of it tomorrow. And now I'm having the issue of, am I tired or am I just in pain? So I'm gonna hook myself up to my TENS unit for a half hour and see if that helps anything, but I'm also gonna lie down. Hey, so it's Saturday, the day before Christmas Eve, and I haven't had the time to really review the couple of books that I've gotten finished. So first I finished Moth Keeper. This is by Kay O'Neill, who I have really loved everything I've read by them so far. They also did another graphic novel, Princess Ever After, and this is about a young person with ears. All the people have various animal characteristics, like ears or beaks, things like that. This is the illustration style. It's very pretty. This young girl, Anya, is an apprentice moth keeper. Moth keepers go out into the desert alone to escort around moths who are attracted to light and need to be taken around to various places to pollinate things and get food every night. And this is a very solitary job that one person and their apprentice goes out and does, basically from when they're a tween till retirement age. And it's a lot about how lonely that is, and how this character has some trauma that makes her feel like she has to be useful. That's where her worth comes from as a person. So it deals some with that, and it deals with communities that should be all about taking care of each other and should not have anybody who is left alone to do the most unpleasant jobs. And it's also about bringing communities together who have different ways of life, but might have times when they can still relate to each other. And I gave it 5 stars. It was very sweet. It felt very quiet. There was a lot of scenes of solitude and silence in the night, and so it was a very peaceful book to read most of the time. Then, The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich. This is by Dea Muniz, and it is about a woman who cannot inherit her father's money, and so goes into society pretending to be a man so that she has a little bit more power in society, and can kind of sneakily inherit things. And people pretending to be a different gender than they are to for some societal reason is one of my favorite tropes. Then we have a princess, and one of the other reasons that Cam has decided to pretend to be a man is that she finds it particularly gross to marry a man and acquire the ability to live freely that way, because she is a lesbian. And so she meets the princess, and they bond over fashion, and specifically cruelty-free fashion, and they make up a little squad of friends who are all united in this quest to make the upper class buy more cruelty-free fashion. And it's a funny mix of like lords and ladies being in charge of things and like propriety and stuff, with having and sending letters in the post to communicate, but also having refrigerators. So it's a funny mix in that area. Everything is named after cheese. The countries are named after cheese. All the characters are named after cheeses. It is about them falling in love and the difficulties of romantic relationships between women not being acknowledged in this society. Plus there's some talk about Cam's gender expression and feelings on gender. So I really enjoyed all of that, and I gave it 5 stars as well. Hello, it's Christmas. It's a bit echoey because I'm in an empty room in the basement in my brother's house. I just came back from spending Christmas with my aunt and uncle and my great aunt and my first cousin once removed. We played some games, did a lot of talking, and my social batteries run out at 8 o'clock. But I finished In Limbo by Deb J.J. Lee. This is a memoir, a graphic novel memoir, and it's all in shades of blue and doesn't have very many harsh lines. They're very soft illustrations, and it's about being not Korean enough but not American enough. It's about her abusive mother. She's better at art than at academics, and also playing the violin. I thought it was really well done, well expressed. There are a lot of things expressed through images rather than through words, and I think that was really well done. It was pretty dark. Trigger warnings for suicidal ideation and suicide attempt, as well as depression and child abuse. And it's about her friendships and the ones she wished she had worked harder on and the ones she wishes she would have let go more easily. And yeah, I gave it 4 stars. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, which will be another day of Christmas. Bye.